Backyard Ufologist. Yay!
Just what do you think you're doing, Dave?
The computer cannot make an error.
I know that you and Frank were planning to disconnect me, and I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen.
I'm trying to help you, you idiot.
You're going to find that rather difficult.
Oh, behave. Yeah.
Fascinating.
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
Hot diggity!
Hello everybody, this is David the Backyard Ufologist. Thank you so much for joining us today, having a lot of fun here on our Saturday. No, Sunday. Gosh, I'm a day behind. Yes, Sunday. Subscribe, like, share, give a thumbs up, and most of all, be sure to comment. We do appreciate it. And tell us what you think you are seeing. We do appreciate it. If you'd like to make a donation and help us out, I really do appreciate it. I had a $300 electric bill this time. Can you believe that? Energy that much. And just 2 air conditioners, not really big ones, you know, not the real big BTU, just a little portable one that really drains the energy, and then one on the wall, you know, one of the wall ones. So they really get you in the summertime. They get you in the wintertime on heating oil. It's just crazy here, for sure. But that's life, I guess. We should have energy free, you know? That's the way it should be. Anyway, you're going to hear me bitch. I've just lost so much faith in humanity. It's just so much going on right now that I watch and I see and I have to shake my head. A song came on while I was getting ready in the ready room. And it was Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's the way of the world. And I was thinking, you know, that came out when I was a teenager and I was working at WBUL, the R&B station in Birmingham, Alabama. And man, I think we had our stuff together better then than we do now. So really, I don't know where we went wrong or where we screwed up, but maybe getting away from the Lord, your higher power. You know, I know some girls like to have a goddess. That's cool. Or there's people that pray to Muhammad, Buddha, Krishna, whoever, your ascended master. But I pray to Jesus Christ. He's my master. And it really changed for me when I gave my life and, you know, really, truly gave my life over to him. Things started to change. There's life, and, you know, we have paths that we have to travel on. Like I always say, on the mountain, I go east, you go west. We all have different kind of life events. Mine's totally different than yours, but we're still friends, but we're going a different way. But we all end up at the top together, no matter what, sooner or later. And that's what it's all about, togetherness and loving. People want to argue. I'm having to stay off social media. Some of the things I see and hear, I just didn't know that they were capable of posting stuff like that. And if you've noticed, it's been 5 days since I did a video. I was thinking very, very hard, you know. So I don't know. I'm going to hang in there a little bit longer. But getting out there is what I really like doing, taking the pictures. Last night, it was really weird. Oh, hello. We were going to the gym, and we're going to come back and UFO hunt after the gym, and there was a UFO hovering over the house. And I said, oh my goodness. I go, well, if I run in there and get the camera and the laser, it'll be gone. Let me just watch it. And I watched it, and I said, I have time. So I ran in the house anyway and got the night vision camera. and the laser wasn't ready. It still had some stuff on it, the designs, and I couldn't take the designs off and do the camera at the same time. It kind of sucked. It was hard to flash back at him, but he flashed at me a couple of times. Well, where were you? Why did you leave? You know, and I said, power up for us, and he did. And I said, come back, you know, tonight, later. So he never did come back. But I did catch some stuff, and I'm going to show that to you. And did communicate with it. And this is what it's all about. This is what I've always wanted to do. That's why I was the Backyard Ufologist, because of this. They're coming back, and they're flashing now again. So that's great. I believe it's the Palladians, because that's who I asked to come, and they come. You know, when I really get out there and meditate, and truly, that's just like it is with my higher power. If I really, really, truly get out there and meditate, and they show up. It's really cool, really cool. I got a lot of shout outs in the description box. My email's there. You can get in touch with me that way if you want to be private. I have great rates on advertising if you'd like to advertise your service or your widget, and we'll give you really good rates. Also, if you want to make a donation, we have PayPal and we have Patreon, and we do appreciate it. If you can't support us that way, support us by watching our videos and getting our view time accomplished. We've got to get like I think it's 1,200 more hours, and we will be considered to be monetized, and maybe I can make a little money that way and put back into the show. That would really, really be cool, man. All right, I do appreciate it very much. And subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. I looked today on the analytics, and it said that I had 5 hours of view time yesterday. And I go, wow, that's not much. So when you got 1,200, got a long way to go. So I hope that you will do that. I appreciate it very much. I'm going to hang in there a little bit longer, and all I can say is I appreciate you, and I hope that you enjoy what I'm trying to bring to you, and the new stuff. The UFOs are coming. I've been in communication with them, and I used to have it all the time before I did the show, and I moved to Atlanta for a couple of years to do acting and stuff. We still had the house here. We just kind of closed it up, went south like a snowbird, you know, and we came back, and it's been really, really a long journey to rebuild the spirituality on this part of the Hammonasset Ley Line, because it lay dormant here and anything came in and out as it wanted. So we've changed all that again and got it all spiritual and benevolent again. So I do appreciate everybody. I'm going to go ahead and get started here and let you enjoy your weekend, and we'll check you back here after the show. Okay, here's our first video of the UFO I was talking about. I was asking it to power up. I was out there with the laser trying to get everything right and look at this at the same time, and I asked, okay, go ahead and power up and let me see where you are. Where did you go? There it goes. It powered up right there. It's right there. And see, I had the laser trying to go back, and I still had that on top, and I was trying to take it off, and then I said, power up again, show me where you are. And talking to it, I said, I know you're the Palladians, and I kept on right here with my camera and trying to zoom in. There it goes, right there. He flashed back at me again, and that was it. I tried to get the laser going, but I was on my way to the gym. I wasn't ready, and that's when it happens. I'm going to tell you, it's crazy. When I came back, I guess it was a couple hours later, I wanted to show you, I didn't catch anything that I see. I may see something here right now that I haven't went over it, but I didn't see anything flashing or anything. This is the southern hemisphere right here, and I wanted to show you the southern crown. It was really cool right here. Right now, all the planets are on one side of the sun, and it's really cool. Yeah, and there's a laser, got it working. I was all ready. Too bad I wasn't when it came by. It came right over the top of us, you know, I'll tell you, and I had to wait. It was already gone by, and it could have waited, but anyway, yeah, this is the southern crown, and there is a northern crown just like it too. Well, this is the southern one right here showing you, And you can see there's some clouds, a couple of clouds right in that area. And the more I zoom in, the more it gets a little noisy. That's the aurora, but you know, $800 versus $3,000 on the third generation, you know. This is what you get. And Saturn and Neptune and all the constellations are right there. I can barely see. They're going down the horizon there. And it was just beautiful out there. Just don't do any justice for it. It's just so beautiful out there. So I wanted to show that, but nevertheless, I'm trying to bring it to you from the city for sure, on this little strip of the Hammonasset Ley Line. Okay, here's our first picture by the big pine tree. It's about 100 feet up in the air, and you really can't see the stars with this IR camera. It's mostly just here on the ground is all you can see. But you can see what it's above the trees right here. You see right here the lion, eye, nose, and a mouth. You got to really see. I know it's really pixelized. It's really a long way away. But you can see the entities that are in it. It's really cool. This one's not all the way in this reality, but you see eye, nose, and a mouth right there. Okay, let's move on here. Here's more. And this is the trees behind there. And here's one right here. You can see a little entity in the middle. Here's one right here. Eye, nose, mouth. Looking through a black hole. A portal within a portal is what I call it. Here's an eye, nose, and a mouth right there. Eye, nose, and mouth. Entities all in here. Travelers from other dimensions. And here's something right here. What do you think this is right here? It looks like somebody's sitting, and then it looks like some kind of animal. Looks like a guy right here. Eye, nose, mouth, the two ears right there. I don't know. Kind of looks like some kind of extraterrestrial. And here's his shoulders coming down. He's in some kind of suit right there. Got a big smile. I think he knows that I see him. So that's pretty cool. That is cool. Some of these things, they change right before my eyes. I see stuff like, here's an eye and a nose. I've seen this before. And here's a guy holding a sword or something right here. Holding a lightsaber. I don't know. Something right there. And let's see, in this one right here is a dog or something. Some kind of canine right there. And eyes peeking through. As you can see, that one's not all the way in this reality, and there's something up there flying around, as you can see. I don't think that's a bug. Now this is something that I caught when I was going out. This is really weird. I can take a picture like this and they're all right there, and then I can wait until the camera resets to take the next picture, which is what, 5 seconds maybe, and it's all gone. It's wild. This was shooting up out of the portal, as it always does. I captured it while it was happening, or it waited on me to come out there to do it, and the timing was perfect. I did not expect this, and that's what I got to do is start expecting the unexpected, and I'm really bad about that. I got to be careful. But you can see the entities are all in here shooting up, a lot of energy, some kind of beam right there going all the way up into space. It's wild. I did pick out a few to show, and this looks weird. I don't know. It's some kind of entity. You can see the ears, the horns, the arms coming down. It's some kind of entity. I don't know what it is. It could be an ascended master. Who knows? There's a little something right there. So I wanted to show that. Alrighty. Alright, check this out. See the head right here? The eye, nose, and the mouth, and kind of smiling. That's an extraterrestrial. It looks like a white alien, the great whites that they call them, the tall whites. This looks like a unicorn right here. Look at the nose, the ear, and there's the unicorn. Isn't that wow? It does look like that. I don't know if it is or not. Could be. Now I'll pick these out and I'll look at it. Look at this guy, eye. You can see the eye just perfectly right there. Look at that. And then the nose, the nostrils, here's the mouth. It's some kind of extraterrestrial. And then there's some around here. Look at the eye, nose, and the mouth. I didn't even see that right there. Eye, nose, and the mouth right there. Looks like a radio wave, doesn't it? I see that a lot out there. Could be a mouth. I don't know. And this is way up there. The eye, nose, and a mouth. And got a little antenna on his head, too, there. Wow. Okay. Oh, wow, this is a good one. This is two ascended masters is what it looks like, sitting in a chair. See the beard, and he's smiling, and see the ears or the horns there, ears right there. Isn't that wow? And this guy's got a hat on or something right there. You see the two eyes, nose, and the mouth right there. You see that? Isn't that cool? You can see he's got something on his breast right here. You can see his neck. Whatever he's wearing is going around his neck. His hands are coming down. It looks like he's sitting. Here's another arm going this way. And something right here. Looks like some kind of animal that may be in his lap. You see that? Isn't that cool? And then here's an entity, two eyes, nose, and a mouth. You see this guy right here? Yeah, here's like an extraterrestrial. Yeah, here's one right here. This looks like a feline being, some kind of feline being right there. Eye in the nose right there. But you can see this guy's got a beard, and he's smiling. You can tell he's smiling, looking at us. He said, look at it, there's Dave, man. He's taking a picture of me. And he's sitting on a throne or something. I don't know, but look at this. It looks like a Stargate, doesn't it? It's all of this energy going around it. It's brighter than all the ones around it. And you can see these circles going around. I believe these are dimensions. And look at this. It's almost like riding around it, you know? Who knows? But this is out in the backyard on the Hammonasset Ley Line, folks. Right there. Ascended Masters. Now here is the snake, the flying snake. It comes around. It's made its return. I don't know if this is just an orb flying and I caught it, and that's what it looked like when it's flying. But having trouble trying to catch it on video on the night vision. It's so distorted. I am still working on that. Trying to get it clear like that with the IR. Something right here. I don't know. This looks like an eye and a nose right there, and the body comes down. Looks like it's got a crown on. So some kind of prince, some kind of king, maybe a spiritual king, or is it a bug? It don't look like a bug to me. Looks like some kind of king, and this thing may be chasing it. I don't know. Okay, and let's watch this one more time. I really did miss out on this, but it did show us that he's back. And there's another one right here flying. I didn't even see this one. This one is right below him. See, and there's one right there. There's two of them flying. I said, power up. And he did, man. He powered up immediately. He was waiting. He says he's going somewhere. He couldn't stay. So they couldn't stay, but they're saying, we'll power up for you, and we'll be back. Power up for us, please, is what I said. Power up for us. And then all of a sudden, they flash back at me. And they're really moving, as you can see. They're really going across the sky. And that was it after that. So, that's it for today. Okay, that's the show for today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did bringing it to you. We're starting to get the UFOs coming across again, and I'm really enjoying that. And we're going to have more of that. I'm going out with a night vision camera, and we're having a lot of fun with that. The mosquitoes are bad, and you have to dress up, and it gets hot. You start sweating. After about 3 or 4 hours, you hit the shower. That's for sure. But yeah, you can see they're flashing back at us, and we're getting it all back, and we got a lot of spiritual activity going on. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, give a thumbs up, tell us what you think some of these things are in the orbs. We do appreciate it very much. If you can make a donation, I sure do appreciate it. We need it badly. Hate to beg for money, but we really do need it. And also, if you can't do that, just support us by watching our videos. That would help us reach our goal of the 4,000 watch hours that we must have before we can get monetized. We're about 1,200 away. Still a long way to go, but we do appreciate it. I'll try to hang in there as long as I can, and I do appreciate all my friends on Facebook, my new subscribers on Facebook. Y'all are really cool people. People from Ireland, from England, from Australia, all across the country in the United States. It's so cool. I wish y'all would watch for about an hour, all of you. I would appreciate it very much. Make sure you're still subscribed and share. Tell your friends. I do appreciate it, everybody, really. And please don't react to other people's behavior. You know, don't argue, even if you are in the right. I don't know if there's a lot of people that know about the big book, and you know what I'm talking about. If you read page 449, I had to go back and read it myself. Acceptance is the key to your serenity, and everything comes from within. Nothing outside you is going to make you feel better. It will temporarily, probably, you know, but not permanently like this. Find your higher power, and you can't go wrong. Meditate. It's really hard not to participate in this stuff, and you really get pissed off because it's that division. They're the propaganda that they're throwing at you, the division. You know, well, that's not right. Well, that's right. And hate for one man will destroy a whole country. That's dysfunctional. That's evil. There's something bad wrong. So be very careful out there. I don't care who you vote for, you know. I mean, if you can't see right from wrong, I don't know, man. Don't believe everything you hear on the mainstream news. I don't care who they are. Research it. Look. See. Pray. Repent. That's what I'm doing. I'm only human, and we make mistakes, but we don't want to repeat them, and that's what I try to do. Trying to do the same thing, expecting different results. It's insanity, so always remember that. All right, that's it for today. We'll see you back here in about 4 or 5 days. This is David, the Backyard Ufologist, saying be careful out there. Spread love and light. Bye-bye.